It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Baltimore Orioles. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. One down. And now it's the Angels cleanup batter. She is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like she could thrive in one of those sports too. There's a swing and a drive.
Go, ball, go, go.
And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. She sends one out the opposite way. That's her 4th home run of the series. And they add on. It's 3-0.
First pitch swinging, and she got the fastball. She knew exactly what to do with it, too. She came out of her shoes on that one, but managed to keep her mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's Cody Bellinger. That one pushed to the left and foul.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ball game.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. And there's one down.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. The Angels looking to build momentum towards the postseason, and a win here would certainly help. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Fastball for a strike.
Yeah, and the clubhouse mood swings a little more with each game down the stretch, Boog. Win this one, and they'll be feeling pretty good. Lose it, and maybe some anxiety starts to set in.
Got him! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
All she's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Tyler O'Neill. O'Neill, a former Gold Glove winner, batting in the cleanup spot, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2013. Swing and a miss, 99. How do you do?
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
On the ground, McMahon slings to first. Out. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
That is it. The third baseman, Jordan.
And next for the Orioles, Jordan Westburg. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. She's notched 4 strikeouts now.
She's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate her a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
2 outs. That one fouled off. And a swing and a miss. And a nice inning of work there as she sets him down 1, 2, 3. No runs, no hits, no errors. We played 2 full. It's the Angels 3.
The bat, number 24.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
That one is absolutely belted. Going, gone. Another homer. Her second home run of the game, and they tack on 3. It's 6-0. She sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because she wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of hitters that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. She let that ball travel, and she got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, Colton Cowser. Down the line. Conforto on the run towards the line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Next offering is in for a strike.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that pitcher work to get you out.
Squeezes it, and a quick out, number 1. Gleyber Torres up to hit. Torres working through some struggles lately. Ground ball right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Here's Adley Rutschman. And there's a foul ball. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first. And the inning is over. Bases loaded. 1 away.
The bat, number 24.
Left field, way back there. Gone. Grand slam. And she's gone yard again. That's her 3rd home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 10-0. Let's take another look at it, but this time with the help of StatCast.
Well, this one wasn't hit that high, but when you can launch it at 111 miles per hour off the bat and get some backspin, it'll carry enough to get out of here.
Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Bellinger.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
And down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for her in this one.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. She can do whatever she wants with the baseball right now.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going, it made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. One down, base is empty. Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Going one. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Duvall sizes this one up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. It's the Angels 10 and the Orioles nothing. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was, because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
And I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
Scale of 1 to 10, how good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3.
Got him swinging. Now the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swings through that one for strike 1.
I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon, Boog. And
Big dome?
It took a while.
Yeah.
There's a little pressure there, too, because he had a big date that night, and he wanted me to make sure that everything looked good.
Wow.
Yeah. He's a big guy, too. I didn't want him to hurt me.
Yeah, he's large. Vaughn batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
He goes down looking. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down 10-0. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season. Fastball for a strike.
You know, these Orioles, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. She's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate.
Now a pop-up on the infield. McMahon under it. But it's the pitcher that makes the play. And there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Here comes Gleyber Torres. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. He swings and fouls one off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. She's not afraid of contact. Some pitchers, they'll nibble just to...
Hard hit left side. Throws to first in time. And a couple of quick outs. 2 down, base is empty. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Next offering is in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And down on strikes he goes. And the Orioles set down in order. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. Not looking good. They're down 10-0. Back now at Oriole Park. And now the DH, number 24.
With this kind of lead, she can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what she loves to do.
Hall back to work. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. Another homer. Her 4th home run of the game. It's 11-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you. But, of course, you got to.
And next for the Angels, number 24, trying to do what no player has ever done at this level. She's looking for her 5th homer of the game.
I never thought I'd see this moment. I mean, this is unbelievable. This player gets a chance to hit her 5th home run. Whether she does it or not, this next at bat's a pretty special one.
Smash to the left side. To first, that'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. So in the end, 10 come to the plate, 6 of them come around to score. 7th inning stretch time. Angels are out in front, 16-0. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The designated hitter, Cody Bellinger.
And that one fouled off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Strike 2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what she does.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, she's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Gunnar Henderson, 0 for 2 in this one. There's the swing and a miss.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
The Orioles hitless so far in the game. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Orioles held in check there. Still 16-0. On to the bottom of the 8th. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Tyler O'Neill. And he grounds one to the right side. And that one handled on the run. Sends it over to first. On the money. Nice play. Jordan Westberg, the next to hit for the Orioles. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
No ball.
So impressive
One strike.
how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Yeah.
And a swing and a miss there.
Well, this can be
0-2.
kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
And that one is lifted in the air. Trout right there to make the grab. 2 away. So just 4 more outs to get through, and the tension is building in the ballpark right now.
Yeah, and we can feel it in the booth. She's got these hitters locked up.
And that is cut on and missed. And that's strike 2.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Foul tip into the mitt, struck him out. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. And next will be the cleanup hitter. And that one hops the wall. Here comes Trout flying around third. The relay throw. Tag, not in time. He's safe. And the lead continues to grow.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
One out, runner at second. Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. And that's downstairs. 3-1. One out, and a runner at second here at the top of the ninth. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
The 0-2. Puts a bunt down. Off balance feed. There's one. On the first, double play. And that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Colton Cowser. And all eyes on the mound as she begins the 9th inning, working on a perfect game. That's in there. 0-1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound. Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Makes the grab, 1 away. And now 2 outs away from history.
Well, I hope she gets this done. I mean, this is the kind of feat that can define a career. Hard not to root for her at this point.
And a strike to Glaber. The Halos up big in this one. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They're going to make the play. Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you even with pitches outside the zone.
Ground ball right side and foul ball.
Wow, she got away with a mistake right there.
Struck him out without a swing. Now only 1 out remaining. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting herself in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what she's working with, and that really allows a pitcher to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
They're down to their final strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where she wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it.
Swing and a miss. Got him. A perfect ending to a perfect game.
Just unbelievable. I was nervous up here in the booth. I can only imagine what her teammates and even she felt out there on the mound closing this thing out. Everyone will remember this perfect game. It'll be notched in Cooperstown forever.
Hmm.